another episode of Heart of the Dragon. So, this is my Thanksgiving break, so we actually get to be together for a video for once, so that's pretty cool. I guess it's been like Thanksgiving time, and this is when we want to talk about what we're thankful for. So I thought it might, we thought it might be cool if we discussed what we're thankful for that we got because of our issues with chronic illnesses and disabilities. So most of the things I have to say are autism specific because, you know, I'm biased because, you know, yeah, I'm proud of it. But, so I guess, I don't know, I guess I'll go first. So, one thing I'm thankful for is I'm thankful for my community. For a long time, I felt really alone and misunderstood because of autism. And over the summer, I reached out and I joined a bunch of autism support groups and started getting to know people like me. It was one of the best decisions I've made, and I don't feel alone anymore. I feel like I'm a part of something, and that's pretty cool. Like, it's cool to like finally have a community of people, of like-minded people who understand me, because I am a weird person. I don't know, I'm weird and I'm proud, but I'm weird. One thing I'm thankful for is the gifts it's given me. While the life of having autism is not all sunshine and rainbows, it's not all doom and gloom either. I mean, while there are weaknesses that I have because I have autism, there's also strengths I have, and there's a lot of things that I can do that I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have autism, so I'm grateful for that. One thing is, you know, we try to promote the love of Jesus on this channel, and sometimes it's kind of hard to connect to people who are broken and misunderstood because of the human notion of wanting to help everyone, which is, you know, totally cool. But sometimes our help isn't always helpful, but it's more helpful when you understand what it is like to be misunderstood, what it is like to feel alone, to feel broken. Like when you get how it feels, you can reach a lot more people that way. Like, you can reach a lot more people when you understand how they think and what makes them tick. One thing is, okay, I get it. The life in this world can be kind of dreary. I mean, you go to school, you go to college, you get a career, you retire, you die in the end. I'm sorry.
Okay,
it's so... Oh... I'm sorry. I know that's really pessimistic, but sometimes it leaves you wondering, so what is my purpose? What am I here for? What did God put me on this world for? And what makes us wake up every morning? And for me, some of the problems that I deal with because of autism, I can deal with them. That's my reality, and it's a lot better to just embrace it than to feel all about it. Don't you love that word? But I know there's other people out there who have the same struggles I do, and there are people out there like me who cannot speak for themselves, and it gives me a reason to keep going. It gives me something to fight for, like to fight for those like me who can't speak for themselves. Like it gives me a reason to keep going, to find the joy in life, and I really appreciate that. And finally, kind of going off of me saying the ability to I'm grateful for the ability to connect to and relate to people who feel broken and misunderstood. I know there's a lot of groups out there who have faced issues. You may be watching this right now, and you may have been the victim of discrimination or prejudice or bigotry, no matter what form that takes. I know there's probably people on here right now watching this who have dealt with that. And sometimes it's hard not to, when it's a problem that doesn't affect you, it's hard not to just put it off. But I understand how it feels. It's a regular part of my life, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me when I say that. But it's just a fact of life at this point, folks. I'm being so pessimistic on this. But it's like, you know, but I understand, like, I understand what these people are struggling with, and I guess I'm a better person because of it. And that's always a good thing, isn't it? So, yeah, that's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving season. Anything you want to talk about?
Sure. So Thanksgiving. It can be sometimes, you know, the holidays and stuff can be kind of a tough time of year, especially when you're dealing with sickness and things like that. Because when you have losses in your life, whether it's physical losses or you lose a loved one, sometimes it's a kind of reminder of those things. And it can make it a little sad, but it's also a good time because it's a good time to be with family and just see people sometimes you haven't seen in a while. So, but I guess first of all, with being thankful as Annika's mom, I just want to say that I'm thankful that she's embraced her life and that she's been really willing to talk about what it's like to have autism, because it's not something that when she was younger that we really talked a lot about, and it was something I really didn't understand very well. So I've really enjoyed getting to know her better and getting to know her mind better, and it's just been interesting to learn how she sees the world around her and how she adapts her world to kind of work with that. And so I am thankful this year for our relationship and to be able to understand what makes Annika tick more, I guess is the best way to put it.
She enjoys dealing with this crazy lady.
Well, we're both a little crazy. And as a parent of, you know, another child that deals with a lot of health issues, I'm thankful for the improvements I've seen him make. You know, that's my oldest son. And I'm thankful when I see him smile and the joy in his life and things that make him joyful, that makes me happy. And I'm glad that I try to do whatever I can to help him be comfortable and to heal. And I'm just thankful that I'm well enough now to be able to do that. Now, with my own struggles with having you know, chronic condition, it's been, you know, 10 plus years since I've had to deal with it, and so it's not anything new for me. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and this time of year has been a lot of times really hard for me because of having health issues and not being able to see my parents and people that I care about because of being stuck at home or you know, being bedridden and things like that. But I guess what I'm thankful for, one, I'm thankful that each day that I have life, I'm thankful that I no longer take things for granted like I used to. Realizing that really simple things like being able to go shopping, going out to a meal or a movie, seeing family, going for a walk, you know, those each time that I can do something that most of us take for granted, I'm just really grateful for it. I'm also grateful that I have a wheelchair and I have devices that make it possible for me to get out and enjoy things with Annika and my kids. I've gone to a lot of basketball games this year for my boys, and I'm able to go, like, let's say Annika's concert or some of the fun adventures that we did this year. Those are all great things, and I'm just so grateful that I have devices to be able to do that, and that I don't worry anymore about what people think. I just go out and do it, and so that's pretty cool too. Another thing I'm thankful for is I'm thankful that with having this condition and just deciding to step forward and get out there and talk about it, it's opened up a new world for me that I can reach out to people, encourage people. I've made friends that I would have never made if I wouldn't have just gotten out there like on social media and stuff, and I met a lot of really cool, awesome people who share similar situations that I do and has a similar condition as myself. And I've just met a lot of neat people through my support network and through Facebook and things like that, who inspire me with their courage and their strength. And I also have a mission to just share God's love with people. And before I got sick, I tried, but I really didn't have much opportunity to do that. Through my sickness, I've been able to just share my testimony massively to a lot of people through my blog and through these videos. And I've reached out to people and shared God's love in ways I never would have been able to before, because I can just be real, and it's not about, it's just a real raw situation. And I think people connect with that a lot better than if it's somebody that seems to have it all together and the life is great, and then they're saying, hey, Jesus loves you, then they maybe aren't as receptive to it. And so I feel like in this situation, when people see that I'm hurting and I'm still out there trying to just find the best out of my life despite the pain and the suffering I go through, I think that people resonate with that more. So I feel like I've been able to reach a lot more people in that way from a wheelchair and with a condition than I would have if I was living my normal life that I had before all this happened. So those are what keeps me going, I guess, and gives me a purpose. And I think that we can all have a purpose and a mission in our life no matter what. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Well, all right. Thank you very much for watching this Thanksgiving vlog. As scatterbrained as I was.
Yeah, you're fine.
If you liked what you saw today, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up and be sure to hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you can receive notifications on future videos. We're on social media, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under the username Joyful Mama. Otherwise, we'll also link that in the description below. We also have a blog, and you can also find that under Joyful Mama. Otherwise, we will also link that in the description below. And yeah, happy
I love you, Annika.
And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, folks. See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving.